Real quick message. Y'all already know it's your queen, Queen Boss Lady, and I'm your motivational speaker, and you're going to be motivated when you hear me through your speakers, okay? So real quick. And yes, this is someone else's saying, but it goes with my download, okay, that I received today. So, real quick message. They tried to rig the game, but they can't fake influence. Your family, your friends, your neighbors, they tried to rig the game when they started that smear campaign. They tried to rig the game by trying to show up in your life as a hindering spirit. They tried to rig the game by telling people not to work with you, blocking opportunities, stopping blessings from coming to you. They tried to rig the game. But see, you cannot fake influence. And you are the influencer. You influence people to be themselves, no matter what it is. So if people just come out the gate and they want to argue with you, that's because you influencing them to be themselves. They're argumentative. That's who they are. People start shit with you, that's you because you're the influencer. You just influencing them to be themselves. Because they trying to rig the game. But you cannot fake influence. And you're influencing these people to be their authentic self. They gossiping because you influenced them. You showed up and gave them something to gossip about. They trying to hinder your opportunities because they don't have none. And they trying to rig the game by pretending like they got something going on. Pretending like they can show up in somebody's life as help. They only show up in people's life as hell. So they tried to rig the game, but you can't fake influence. And guess what, baby? You're the real influence. You're the real influencer. You got big influence on people. Decisions that they make. Because people make decisions based off of you. People make decisions based off of what you doing and how you doing and what you do next. Baby, you got big influence. Because, see, they can rig the game all they want to by starting smear campaigns, doing black magic on you, doing witchcraft on you, word magic on you. They can try and rig the game all they want to. But one thing you can't do is fake influence. You done influence these people that's trying to rig your game. You influence them on a day-to-day basis. Because they steady watching. They steady clocking. They steady jocking. Every move they make is determined off of the move that you make. Because you the influencer. You had to cut family members and friends off, right? Because you noticed how they would try to influence you to always do negative shit. They only influenced you to do negative things. These are the family members, right? Now get me right when I say this. Nothing wrong with going out, having you a grown time. Nothing wrong with going out, having you a few drinks or a kickback or a lounge. Nothing wrong with that, right? But you'll notice how these family members and these friends or these lovers, these partners, you notice how they all in for you to do that. They all in for you to do that. But let you say, you know what? I'm about to enroll back in school. Oh, baby, they'll flee from you like they never knew you. But while you going to the club and the kickbacks and the let outs and they'll put gas in your car. They'll buy you clothes. They'll buy you food. They'll show you a good time. But let you say, well, I got a job interview. but I'm low on gas. Oh, baby, they'll flee from you like they never knew you. These are those friends that you took out your biggest scissors and cut off because you like, wait a minute, hold up. So you got gas to put in my car for us to go to the club. But if I say I got a job interview but I'm running low on gas, you ain't got Nathaniel. They got Nathaniel for you. Nothing. These are the family members that will watch your children while you go shake your ass at the club. While you go have a good time at the club. Girl, bring them kids on. Girl, bring them da-da-da-da-da. They'll watch your kids while you going to the club. They'll watch your kids while you hanging out with them nothing ass friends. They'll even watch your children while that nothing ass nigga take you out on a date. But let you say, girl, I just enrolled back in college and I'm just taking me some college classes. You know, you can get the kids for 2 hours for me. Girl, they'll flee from you like they never knew you. Because the only influence that they have is negative. And this is how they try to rig the game. Long as you doing low vibrational shit, they got you. You in there. But as soon as you say you want to do some shit that's going to elevate you. Because see, these people, they think it's all about them. And they feel like, well, if you go to school and get a trade, how is that going to better my life? But see, you going to the club all the time and wasting time and being around these friends. Because see, a lot of your family members, they know who's your friend and who's not your friend. See, they getting something out of you wasting your time with unelevated people. They getting something out of that because they rigging the game. They like, yeah, this person hanging out with a whole bunch of people that's not trying to elevate, not trying to go nowhere in life. They gonna drag this person down. They gonna keep this person in a cycle. They gonna keep this person in a rut. But see, guess what, baby? You are the influencer. You are the influencer. You influence these people to start their smear campaigns about you. You influence these people to talk shit about you. Oh, baby, your name in everybody's household. Your name is in everybody's mouth because you got that much influence. You got that much influence on people. So they can try to rig the game all they want to. But they don't got no influence like you do. They don't got no pull like you do. They can pretend and portray, but it's not working. And these are the same people that'll try to rig the game by trying to slander your name, by trying to tell people not to work with you, by hindering you, doing spell work on you. That's them trying to rig the game. But one thing these people can't do is fake influence. They can't do it. They out here faking like they happy while you really found peace. And see, these people mad because they feel like they looking at you and you at the top. And the top ain't lonely to you. And your top is different from their top. See, their top is the big house that they ass can't afford because that's the type of influence that they have. It's all about how they're seen. Their influence is, oh, I'm finna go get a car I can't afford. Oh, I'm finna go get in debt. I'm finna go do this. I'm finna go. See, your influence is peace. They can't go buy none of that. They don't have no peace in their life. Because, see, they tried to rig the game. They tried to stop you and block you. Oh, baby, because trust and believe me, people wanted to work with you, and your family was right there in their ear. Don't work with this person. Don't do for this person. Don't show up for this person. Don't be there for this person. See, that's the type of influence that they got. That's the only influence that they have. That's the only influence that they have, is to try to rig the game. I'm gonna read all the comments when I'm done, because I'm not looking at the comments, but I'm gonna read them when I'm done. Thank you for all the love. Thank you for all the hearts. I don't know what nobody is saying right now, because I'm just gonna get this message out. But yeah, they tried to rig the game when they called your job and was like, this person is a thief. This person is they blackmailed you behind your back. You didn't even know, and you go to work skipping it, and they call you in the office and fire you. See, that's them rigging the game. This is you starting a little business, and these motherfuckers always huddling up, telling other people, no, don't go do business with him. Don't do business with him. He gonna rip you off. His food wasn't good. It wasn't done. It wasn't cooked all the way. Because you done started selling plates. And now your family like, it was nasty. Your own family telling people your food was nasty because now you selling plates. But when you was selling sacks, when you had them sacks up in your drawers, oh, they loved you, baby. Yeah, they was telling everybody you had that fire. They was telling everybody you had the best sacks on the West. They was bringing their friends to you to buy them sacks up off of you. Yeah. They made sure you sold out of your green every time. But now you say, you know what, I don't want to do that no more. I want to do something that's going to really elevate me. I want to do something that I ain't got to watch my back. I ain't going to get in. You can't get in trouble for selling plates, you know. And you got your family members out here. You got your exes out here talking about, don't shop with him. Don't buy his clothes. You done started a little clothing line. I bought a shirt in the thread. I washed it in the thread hanging. But when you was ripping and running them streets, they was bragging on you. When you was ripping and running them streets and you was knocking niggas' head loose and knocking niggas out and shit like that, oh, your family, your friends, they loved you. Because that was them rigging the game. And they would praise you. Oh, don't make me call my brother. Don't make me call my uncle. Because he'll knock shit out. He'll line shit up around this bitch. Oh, they loved you then. They praised and worshiped you then. But then now you starting to sell clothes. And now they like, don't fuck with that nigga. Don't shop with him. He gonna rip you off, girl. Girl, I bought an outfit for him. And when I got home, it wasn't even the right size. You got your supposed to be girlfriend, your partner. She toot her nose up to you every time your phone ring, every time you get a new customer. She want to argue. That's them rigging the game. But see, they can't fake influence. They can't fake influence. Because that's the only influence that they have. Is to be parasites. Is to be leeches. Vultures. That's the only influence that they have. Is to be a hindering spirit. And try to rig your game. And then they try to turn around and fake influence like they the influencer. Yeah, they'll influence you to go jump off a cliff. They'll influence you to stay with that nothing ass, no good ass nigga. Well, everybody go through hard times. Everybody go through things in their relationship, you know. Just try and, work it out. Maybe he just having a bad day. They got all kind of excuses for you to stay in an unhealthy situation. Because that's the type of influence that they have. And see, they mad because the influence that you have is totally different. But see, you bring out, you influence people to be themselves. So that's why you got people talking about you. You got people gossiping about you. You got people trying to do witchcraft on you. Because that's themselves. They can't help it. And you make them want to do more of it. You make them want to do it to the fullest. They may do it here and there. They may talk a little. But you make them talk. Every day they talking about you. Because that's the influence that you got. Big influence. Heavy influence. And see, they sit back and they try to rig the game. And they try to, because word of mouth spreads. Quicker than a fire. And that's them rigging the game. No, don't listen to him. He don't know what he's talking about. But you knew what you was talking about when you helped them out of that situation, though. You got family members and ex-lovers talking about you selfish. You only think about yourself. But they wasn't saying that when you was putting them first and paying their bills and making sure they had whatever they needed. But see, they keep your good deeds on the low. Shh, it's a secret. Ain't nobody supposed to know your good deeds. Because that's them rigging the game. See, they not going to go around and boast and brag about the good that you do. They want to boast and brag about when you failed. They want to boast and brag about when you crashed out. They want to boast and brag about that business that you started and it didn't go nowhere. Now you starting a new one, or now you had to go back to work. That's what they influencing people. Oh, well, Charles, he started that catering business, but he ain't go nowhere. We don't wonder why. Now he back over there working. So what? At least he back grooving and moving, baby. At least he's still sticking and moving. And y'all still doing the same thing. Gossiping. These people, y'all continue to give these people something to gossip about and talk about. Because you the influence. And they can try to rig the game, but really they bringing you more motion. Because everybody coming to see now what the hell these people talking about. Is he really going to, if I really do shop with him, is he really going to rip me off? If she do my lashes, is she really going to fuck up my lashes? I just want to see. I just want to know for myself. Now people paying you to see for themselves. Because see, they can rig the game, but they cannot fake influence. And these people that came to you and they done shop with you, whatever it is, whatever you do. Oh, you gave them good customer service. You gave them a discount. They got the right size. They done washed and wore this outfit 4-5 times. Ain't no stitch, ain't nothing came out. So they like, well, I like their service. I like what they got going on. I like their motion. I support them. I don't know. Maybe it was just you. And yo rigging shit. Cause see, it used to work in the past. These people used to stop so many blessings. So many people wanted to work with you. These people would go before you. No, don't work with them. No, don't talk to them. That's not a good person to be a partner with. That's not somebody you want to be in a relationship with. And then they go right back and try to, that same man that wanted to talk to you. I gotta sit up. That same man that wanted to talk to you, and they like, nah, she ain't wife of material. She ain't this, she ain't that. They go right back and try to talk to that same man. And now, listen, it's up to him whether he get influenced by the rigor. A lot of these men do get rigged instead of coming to see for themselves. But that's good. You want the weak thrown by the wayside. You don't want nobody that can be easily rigged. Rigged off lies. Rigged off of illusions that they've created. And they want you to live up to that bullshit. And you not. And they mad. They mad because they feel like you at the top without them. And a lot of people say I seen Clarissa Shields, heavyweight goddamn champion of the world or whatever. And she said it's lonely she didn't know it was so lonely at the top. Baby, you don't feel that way. You just fine at your top. Your top could be peace. Your top could be let me get my charger. Whatever it is, you ain't lonely at the top. You don't feel lonely. Not one little bit. See, you found peace at the top. You found security at the top. These people, they didn't have you. You wasn't secure with these people. You couldn't depend on these people. You could depend on yourself now. You could depend on your team now, whatever it is, whatever type of motion you got going on. These people ain't a part of it. Because they thought they was rigging the game. You celebrating without these good people. You celebrating without these people. You celebrating your wins without these people. So they know for sure. You ain't lonely. You ain't lonely at your top. Because this is show, is you bring these riggers along, they gonna step in and they gonna want every fucking thing you got. And a lot of them gonna be like, well, if it wasn't for me, they'll hit you with that real quick. Ain't put not one blood, not one sweat, not one tear. Been busy rigging the game, but to come right in and take full credibility. And that's why God told you to remove yourself from these people anyways, because these are the people that'll take credit for what God is doing in your life. With no problem. With no problem. They'll take a credibility for what God has done in your life. You celebrating in secret. These people don't know what you got going on. Cause see, one thing, they can't rig everybody. They can't control strong-minded people about you. That's one thing that these low vibrational crash dummies, they cannot do. Because see, a lot of people, they have a mind of their own. They're not easily persuaded. Especially, you know, rich-minded people. Rich-minded people, they like taking opportunities. They like taking chances. They like taking risks. Because if you don't take that risk, you won't know. They like investing their money in things that's going to make them money. That's why they was trying to rig the game. They don't want nobody to invest in you. Because see, you will make people more money. You will bring that traffic, sis. You will bring that traffic, king. You will turn them heads. If sis hit you up, I want you to wear my merchandise. I'm sending you some clothes. You gonna turn heads. Because you're the influencer. Why they out here rigging the game? Talking about you ain't never gonna be shit. Talking about you ain't shit. Well, they always got your name in their mouth, so you got to be somebody. Because don't nobody sit the fuck around and talk about nobodies. Don't nobody just sit around and talk about nobody. Whether it be good or bad. Because they love talking about when you did fail. They love talking about when you did have to crash out. You had to crash out. And they talk about it like they ain't never been there or done that. They want that to go down in the world of history. This them rigging the game. This them gaslighting you, and then when you crash out, they like, see, I told you, you don't want to work with her. You don't want to work with him. Because they don't see themselves in this position anyways. They don't have the guts or the balls to wear somebody else's clothing line. Because, see, these are people that gossip and talk shit about everybody. They try to rig everybody's game. Just as soon as you turn your head, they talking about your ass. They not loyal. They not loyal to they self. They done rig their own self. Because people that sit around them and see how they talk about everybody, no, they can't be trusted. Goddamn. Your homegirl just walked off and now you talking shit about her? Your own brother talking shit about you? Well, we know what your brother gonna do when his friends turn their neck or turn their back. Because these people don't serve nobody, not even they self, no loyalty. These people wanted to rig the game, so you did it without their ass. Whatever you did, because you done did something. Even if you're influencing people. I seen a video the other day. This homeless man, and he homeless. And he done influenced somebody. She's sitting in her car crying at the red light. And he like, baby, no. Life not that bad. Look at how blessed you is. You in a car. You got a family. Because people trying to sit up there and rig her motherfucking game. People sitting up there trying to rig the game in her life. Because, baby, somebody will slide right up on you and try to make you feel some type of way about the car you got, where you stay, with the clothes you got on your back. See, they can't do that with you. They can't do that with you. They just wasting their time rigging their own game. Running them same old ass plays that nobody ain't listening to no more. Nobody ain't listening to no more. You at the top and you ain't lonely like they thought you was gonna be. They thought you was gonna be so lonely. If you did make anything with yourself or do anything with you was gonna be so lonely. Because, baby, they done ran the whole family away from you. They done ran everybody away from you. They say, well, he'll be so lonely. He'll reach back out and he'll celebrate his win with us. Just them rigging the game. Oh, you done made it. Whether you a thousandaire, whether you a millionaire, whether you a billionaire. Now these people that didn't support you, they want you to take care of them and pay their bills. Just them rigging the game. And they learning a real hard lesson. You like, no. You ain't doing a damn thing for these people. The only thing that you doing, you paying something all right. You paying their ass. No mind. No attention. You don't even want the congratulation. You don't even want the nothing of the nothings. Keep that same energy. Because, baby, you done walk across that stage and got your degrees. When they wouldn't help babysit your kids for you like you asked them to. When they wouldn't give you, when they wouldn't give you a little bit of gas money to get back and forth to school. But you managed to do it without them. And now they want to come to your graduation. They want to come to your graduation now. They want to come to your graduation dinner now. They want to come to your graduation party now. But every time you like, sis, can you please get the kids? I got one class for an hour. They so busy now. I got, my hands is full. Yeah, full of gossiping. Full of trying to rig the game. But you can't fake influence. Because now you done went back to school and got your degree. And now you done encouraged your little niece or your little nephew that dropped out to go back. And what these bitches done set up there and did. Talk shit about you the whole way. And they think don't nobody see that or pay attention to how these motherfuckers done set up and talk shit about you your whole motherfucking journey. They think because they dumb, everybody else dumb. No, everybody just playing along so they can really get the fucking 411. These people not to be trusted. They gonna rig anybody game that's trying to elevate and do something different from what they trying to do, because they not trying to do shit but sit around and gossip and do black magic and do voodoo and do hoodoo and do spell work to try to slow you down, make you lazy. A lot of y'all family been doing spell work to try to make y'all lose opportunities. Don't want your business to flourish. Don't want people to support you because they dog ass don't support you. Because that's the only influence that they have. That's the only influence that they have, because they don't know anything about nepotism. They don't know anything about generational wealth. They don't know anything about keeping it in the family or keeping it in the community. They don't know anything about that. You don't never see in these black communities, well, some, I'm not gonna say all, but how the mothers get together and 1 week you carpool all the kids, ride with you. We put some gas together, the children ride with you 1 week, next week the children ride with the other parent. They don't know anything about that. They too fucking busy trying to rig the game. They so busy trying to talk shit about you in the car you do drive. Not knowing, if you come together and try to have something together. Oh, girl, you work, you get off. When the kids get off, girl, let them children come over here and you just pay me $10 a day, girl. It ain't nothing. They don't know nothing about that. So busy talking shit, trying to rig the game. Don't fuck with her. She don't like kids. Nah, 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 nah. Well, you don't fuck with kids, but mysteriously kids fuck with you and kids love you. Because they can try to rig the game. But they cannot fake influence. They so busy. Let me show y'all something real quick. Let. I'm going to brag on myself. Because I don't need nobody else to do it. So, I went to go take family pictures, right? Here I am thinking, I'm about to pay, whatever. And when I got there, she looked at me and she was like, oh my God, you are so beautiful. And I was like, thank you. And she was like, this photo shoot is going to be free if you allow me to take your picture and hang it up in my studio. Now, who was up on this bitch talking about my crooked teeth? She ain't look at me and was like, oh, look at your crooked teeth. Look at your long nails. Oh, no, baby. Oh, no, baby. Oh, no. I'm finding the picture that she hung up in the studio. She said, this gonna be free if you allow me to hang your picture up in my studio. This the picture she wanted to hang up in her studio. So she hung my picture up in her studio. And then she called me a week later. She said, somebody else want to buy your picture, girl. White lady. She say this person want to buy your picture and they want to hang your picture up in their office. They say when they look at this picture, it just give them strength. I got paid. Photo shoot was free. Photo hanging up in somebody's photo. Somebody's studio. And now my picture hanging in somebody's office that I don't even know. That I don't even know. Because they can try to rig the game. But you can't fake influence. And I wasn't even there. My presence wasn't even there to influence this lady, but my picture. She said, I want this picture hanged up in my office. Look at all these pictures this lady took of me for free. And I done got paid from So I don't mind showing them. Because they can try to rig the game. They can try and rig the game, baby. But you can't fake influence. And I influenced her. She said, when I look at this picture, it gives me strength. Baby, that's the influence that you got too. You out here giving people strength to continue to keep going. Because everybody needs some. Why these people so busy trying to rig the game? No, these people that's going to support you, they, no matter what, these little riggers, it ain't going to stop. Because you cannot fake influence. You cannot fake who you really are. You can't. You can't. You cannot fake. And she said that picture gave her strength. So I'm showing it to y'all. Pray give y'all strength. And you know. And she told me to pose like that because she said she loved my nails. She said, I love your nails. You are so beautiful. And it's so interesting how I was about to say money-minded people. Because not just rich people, but it's a certain type of level of people, a certain vibration of people. Because see, poverty-minded people, they don't see themselves being strength to nobody else. So they're not going to tell you you're beautiful. They're not going to try to work with you. They're going to try to destroy you. Because what you have is not going to be beneficial to them. But see, what you have and what these people know, it's going to be beneficial to all. Because trust, I gave her some of the money. Because she got to sell. Because see, I'm a businesswoman and I'm fair. Even though my picture is hanging up in your studio, you still got me to sell. So I broke her off. See, these people, they don't know how to support you because they don't know how to benefit from supporting you. This lady wasn't looking to benefit. But she knew with my picture hanging up there, it'll bring that traffic. It'll bring her more customers. That's how rich people think. See, poverty-minded people, they don't think like that. They think, let's tear this person down because we don't want them making a fucking dollar. Why? When the dollars that you make go back into your community, you put it back into your community. Because you the influence. You're the influencer. Why they out here trying to rig the game? And can't even fake. They can't even fake the hate. It's real. They can't benefit from you. So they want to tear you down. They don't know how to support you because they don't want you to be doing, they don't want to see you doing better than them. So they try to tear you down. They insecure with themselves. Can't figure out why you so secure with yourself, so they gonna try to tear you down. What people don't understand is what people attack. What people don't understand is what people sit up there and rig. Now here go me and my little, I thought this one was too cute too. Baby, she gave me a full, she said it's free as long as I can hang your picture up in my studio. I said, okay. Because, see, she understand. She understand. Baby, I celebrated this with the people you see in the photo. I celebrated this with a stranger. That I had only known a photo shoot. Why these people sitting up here trying to rig your game? Why people sitting up here waiting around talking about, oh, the top is lonely. No, because these people, you can't, these the ones you, not my baby, but the people I'm speaking on. You can't, you can give them everything you got and it ain't gonna be good enough and it ain't gonna be enough. Because they want to be you. They want to be the influence. But they don't know how. They done been this way ever since they was a child. Talking shit about people. Trying to destroy people. Trying to rig the game. But that's the one. A stranger said, I gave her strength. She wrote this picture hanging up in her office and paid me. And that's what's happening for you. And you celebrating. By you celebrating with people you just met. Why they sitting there thinking you finna celebrate with them? Cause you mysteriously forgot about all those times they wasn't there for you. You mysteriously, you know, cause that's what they do. Fight, fuss, make up, talk about each other, then be right back friends. Fight each other, then be right back friends. See, you done elevated from that. If you think a bitch gonna pinch you, you done fired. And baby, a lot of these women just want to fight you because you're beautiful. They just want to mess up your face. Trying to rig the game. Trying to rig the game. Trying to fake influence. Don't want you to be known for something great. They trying to mess up your legacy because they don't got one. They don't have one. They ain't trying to get one. They don't know the first place to find one. Now let me read these comments. And I'm going to get on the... Ooh. Thank you. Thank you for all the hearts, you guys. Thank you to everyone saying y'all like the pictures. We got a higher rig to set up beautiful. That's how you cover the board without. Yeah, see, you don't have to manipulate. Beneficial for all the collective breakthrough. Yes. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Thank you, guys. But see, they don't understand that. They think that they rather compete, not knowing if they would have let you get that opportunity or these opportunities that was presented and helped you, the whole family owned. But they just don't want it to be you. They don't want it to be you, but it's not them. And then they don't have the balls or the guts to walk in that type of energy. Oh, somebody deleted their message. Yes, you most definitely blew the chat up with love, and I appreciate the love. I appreciate the love. I'm sure you get a lot of love back because you put a lot of love out. But that's the message that I have for you guys. I know y'all is celebrating y'all wins. Congratulations. Because you are the influence and you are the influencer. So continue to enjoy your peace. Continue to enjoy the fruits of your labor that you worked hard for. Because it's hard work staying intact. Because I'm sure you wanted to get out there and, dust a few up because you can, but you choose not to because you already know. You know their motive. My brother told me before he passed, he was like, I don't want you out here fighting. He said you don't have that energy about you where, anyone would want to fight you. So he said, lady, if these bitches want to fight you, it's only because they just want to mess up your face. Don't let them, and don't be out here, don't be out here fighting. Because that's the only reason why they want to. No other reason. They're going to be saying it's about something else. They're going to be saying and pretending and portraying that it's about something else, but no. They only want to mess up your beauty. So I don't want you out here fighting. And that stuck with me. And he told me that in middle school, and that just stuck with me. And then to just, to be on my journey and see these women that's the first thing they want to do when ain't nobody saying nothing to them, when ain't nobody sent for them. I remember what my guardian angel told me. The whole reason the whole purpose. Because I don't carry that spirit of, oh, what's up? I don't give that out. So if you just randomly giving that to me, I already know what's up. You trying to rig the game. See, these people mad because they can't rig the game no more. They can't fake influence no more. People fucking with you the long way. People know who you is. People know your name. People supporting you. People pulling up for you. People showing up for you. Showing out for you. People got good things to say about you. Because, see, they tried to rig the game. And they trying to run the same old ass play, and it's extinct. You never hid behind the shadows of these rigs. You always stood out because you wasn't meant to fit in. Yeah, you stand out because you wasn't meant to fit in. All your family fit in like one big cluster of fucks. And they all talk shit about each other. And they all don't support each other. And they all don't want to see each other doing better than the other. It all works out. It all weaves together. Good night. I care for y'all. Till the next video.